Good afternoon and evening, everybody. Mike here, Flying V Cards and Breaks. Happy Friday. Hopefully everyone is getting ready for the weekend. I am excited to be doing some more Tim Hortons 2021 Upper Deck Tim Hortons hockey boxes. This is break number 4 that we've done now. I still have a few left. I won't be picking up anymore. Once I'm out, I will be out, but this is number 4. So this was a triple team random break. So the randomizers have been run, so everyone has been assigned their teams. So hopefully you know what teams you have already. If not, obviously I will be reading through them shortly here. If you're unfamiliar with Tim Hortons hockey, this is a Canadian exclusive product only found at Tim Hortons locations across the country. So if you're from other countries around the world who love getting into hockey, this is a great way to have a chance at getting some of those cards. The shipping is included in the breaks as well. So free shipping worldwide included, and all cards ship, including the base cards. So if you're one of the people trying to put together a set, all those base cards will be shipped out for you as well. If you don't want the base cards, just let me know, and I will put those aside, and maybe I'll give them along to someone else who is trying to put the set together. All right, so let's get to it. All right, we're going to read out the team lineup. We have for this break today the Boston Bruins and the LA Kings for Dean, Vancouver, Chicago, Florida for Tim. Adrian has the Sabres, the Leafs, and the Wild. Jeremy's got the Flames, the Wings, and the Sharks. Dylan has the Avalanche and the Coyotes. Bryce has the Canadiens, the Jets, and the Hurricanes. Dylan, first-time breaker. This was a random act of kindness from Jason. Dylan, hopefully you're watching. Hopefully I can pull you something nice. We have the Rangers, the Islanders, and the Ducks for you. Good luck hunting Lafreniere, that #1 draft pick redemption card. Bryce has the Senators, the Stars, and the Preds. Josh has the Flyers and the Blue Jackets, as well as the Blues and Devils. Washington is Dean. Josh has the Vegas Golden Knights and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Dylan's got the Pittsburgh Penguins, and the Edmonton Oilers, which was the giveaway for this break, is Jeremy. So good luck, Jeremy, with the Oilers. Just going to tag a few people, make sure everyone's seeing this here. They're not. Getting the notifications that we're live. Oh, I see that you are there. More people on here. Sure, I'm not missing anybody off the list here, so just 1 second. All right, I think everybody should be live with us, or at least have gotten the tag for this break. So let's get to it. If you're interested, I will be doing another one of these. We'll do another triple team, exactly how this one was today, another triple team. It is 37 Canadian all in, worldwide shipping included. And then as well, we have... Yeah, the Oilers are the giveaway team for this. So 10 spots, you get 3 teams. And if you get 2 spots, it is a 2-spot deal for 70 even. So, which works out to $35 a spot. So we'll open another one of those. If you're interested, shoot me a message. I'd love to get you in. And we have not, out of any of the ones we've busted so far, we have not hit any redemptions. So hopefully we are going to see one of those today. just going to make sure the camera for YouTube is focusing here. Come on. There we go. Just bear with me for one moment here as I just adjust the camera here. As my program that operates the camera for the YouTube side has just crashed on me, so I just got to reboot it here. Boom. All right, we should be good to go. All right, here we go. Pack number 1. Can we get another hot box with 5 team of the triples? We had one last night. So first up, we have for the New York Rangers, we have Mika Zibanejad, NHL Canvas. Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers. Next up for the Boston Bruins, we got Cup winners, Patrice Bergeron. Patrice Bergeron, Cup winners. And I think we might know, we're just sticking together here. Thought it was a thicker card, but it is for the Edmonton Oilers. Jeremy. We have standouts, all-star standouts. Connor McDavid for the Edmonton Oilers. Man, would it be something to pull the Gretzky, the rare Gretzky insert. For the Pittsburgh Penguins, Evgeny Malkin, red die cut. Evgeny Malkin. Those are, I think, 1 in every 12,000 packs, I think. And boom, for the Pittsburgh Penguins, our first franchise trios, Malkin, Crosby, and Chris Letang. Dylan, congrats. That trade right now, working out for you. Franchise trios, Malkin, Crosby, and Letang. Nice hit there for Dylan, our first franchise trios. Next up, for the Vancouver Canucks, we got Elias Pettersson. Gold etchings for the Canucks. Elias Pettersson. Gold etchings. Well, hopefully we got some nice stuff coming for Tampa for you. Next up, for the New York Islanders, we have a clear-cut phenom. Is it Matthew Barzal? I know there is a Braden Point redemption for Tampa, so that'd be a nice hit if we can get that. Again, we have not seen any redemptions yet in the first few cases we've done. Next up, again, for the Islanders, we got Matthew Barzal, red die cut. Matthew Barzal. We have for the Chicago Blackhawks, we got all-star standouts, Patrick Kane, all-star standouts, Patrick Kane. Next up, for the Boston Bruins, Cup winners, Brad Marchand. I said the name. Oh, my goodness. I need to go and wash my mouth with soap. Cup winners, the Rat. Normally, I don't say that name. Oh, my goodness. If Lloyd is watching, Lloyd would be very pleased. I totally made a mistake. Normally, I do not say that name. That is a name that remains unspoken. Alex Ovechkin. Yes, sir, Adrian. All the base will be shipping. Alex Ovechkin, Cup winners for Washington. Next up, there we go. That's a nice one. We have a Tim Hortons die cut for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Tim Hortons. I know this one isn't the rare version like last year, but it is Tim Horton. There is a premium on that one. People like to get that. That's what Tim Hortons is founded upon. Tim Horton himself. David Pastrnak for the Boston Bruins NHL canvas. David Pastrnak. Our next clear cut is going to the Winnipeg Jets. Patrick Laine. Clear cut phenoms. Patrick Laine for the Jets. Next up, we have Matthew Tkachuk for the Calgary Flames. All-Star standouts. Matthew Tkachuk. Our next die cut is for Toronto, John Tavares. John Tavares. For the Chicago Blackhawks, Cup winners, Duncan Keith. Cup winners, Duncan Keith for the Blackhawks. We got for the Washington Capitals, NHL canvas. NHL canvas, Alex Ovechkin for the Caps. Next up for the Toronto Maple Leafs, gold etchings, John Tavares. Gold etchings, John Tavares. Next up, Pittsburgh again. Cup winners, Evgeny Malkin. Cup winners, Evgeny Malkin. For the Montreal Canadiens, Max Domi. Max Domi for the Montreal Canadiens. Die cut. No longer a Canadian. Next up, NHL canvas, David Pastrnak for the Boston Bruins. David Pastrnak, Boston Bruins. Next up, for the Edmonton Oilers, gold etchings, Connor McDavid. Our next die cut is going to the Philadelphia Flyers, Carter Hart. Carter Hart, red die cut, Philadelphia. For the Boston Bruins again, all-star standouts, David Pastrnak. David Pastrnak. And for the Boston Bruins again, we have a Zdeno Chara. Boston's got a ton of hits in this. They're one of the better teams to get for sure. Nice one here for the Edmonton Oilers. NHL Canvas, Leon Draisaitl. NHL Canvas, Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Next up, Washington Capitals, Alex Ovechkin. Red die cut, Alex Ovechkin. Next up, St. Louis Blues, All-Star Standouts, Jordan Binnington. Jordan Binnington, All-Star Standouts. And I think we might have our next, yes we do, Calgary, with our next franchise trios going to the Calgary Flames. Matthew Tkachuk, Johnny Gaudreau, and Sean Monahan. Nice one there. Calgary Flames with the next franchise trios. And Calgary for this one. Just checking our list again. That is going to Jeremy. Congrats, Jeremy. Sidney Crosby, Cup winners. Sidney Crosby, Cup winners for the Penguins. Our next die cut is going to the Colorado Avalanche. Nathan McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Patrick Kane, Cup winners for the Chicago Blackhawks. Patrick Kane. Yeah, Jeremy, I know you've had a pretty cold streak and a lot of breaks recently with me, so I'm glad to see we're busting that today. Never like seeing that, but I know there's been quite a few breaks that have been pretty lackluster for you, so hopefully we're making up for that today. Vancouver, I like it. Clear Cut Phenom is Brock Besser. My boy Brock Besser. Next up for the Winnipeg Jets, Connor Hellebuyck. All-Star Standouts. Connor Hellebuyck. For sure, Jeremy. Next up, for the Winnipeg Jets, Patrick Laine, red die cuts. Patrick Laine. For the Washington Capitals, NHL Canvas, Alex Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin, Washington. For the Buffalo Sabres, we got Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel, gold etchings, Buffalo. Evgeny Malkin, Cup winners for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Next up for the St. Louis Blues, Ryan O'Reilly, die cuts. Ryan O'Reilly. Still lots of packs to come here. Should be getting another 2 at least of the franchise trios. We got for the Vancouver Canucks, All-Star Standouts, Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes. Next up, for the Buffalo Sabres, clear-cut phenoms, Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel, clear-cut phenoms. Washington, gold etchings, Alex Ovechkin. Gold etchings, Alex Ovechkin. For the Calgary Flames, die cut, Matthew Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk, die cut for Calgary. And our next, what do we got? For the Nashville Predators, franchise trios, Matt Duchene, Roman Josi, and Pekka Rinne. So the Nashville Predators with our next franchise trios. Nashville, that is going to Bryce. Congrats, Bryce. With our next franchise trio for the Preds. Next up, Montreal Canadiens, Shea Weber, All-Star Standouts. Shea Weber. Next up, John Carlson, Cup winners for the Caps. There you go. Edmonton Oilers, Connor McDavid, die cut. Connor McDavid. For the Pittsburgh Penguins, NHL Canvas, Sidney Crosby. Sidney Crosby for the Pens. Next up, Calgary, Johnny Hockey, Johnny Gaudreau, gold etchings. Gold etchings. For the New York Islanders, All-Star Standouts, Matthew Barzal. Matthew Barzal, All-Star Standouts. Nashville, next up, Roman Josi, die cut. Roman Josi for the Preds. So at least one more franchise trio is coming. Next up, Vegas, Marc-Andre Fleury, die cut. Vegas, Marc-Andre Fleury. Chicago, All-Star Standouts, Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane. Boston Bruins again, David Pastrnak, gold etchings. David Pastrnak. St. Louis Blues, Jordan Binnington, Cup winners. Jordan Binnington. Washington, John Carlson, Vladimir Tarasenko, base. John Carlson, die cut. Cool, Jeremy. Like I said, I will be putting up another one that will be exactly the same as this one was. 3 teams. We got Mitch Marner, All-Star Standouts for Toronto. Next up, for the Edmonton Oilers, there you go. Nice. We got the clear-cut phenoms of Connor McDavid. Clear-cut phenoms, Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Boom. Nice one there. For the St. Louis Blues, gold etchings, Ryan O'Reilly. Gold etchings, Ryan O'Reilly. Next up, Edmonton Oilers again, All-Star Standouts, Leon Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl. San Jose Sharks, die cut, Erik Karlsson. Erik Karlsson. Next up, for the Vancouver Canucks, Elias Pettersson, All-Star Standouts. Montreal Canadiens, Carey Price, gold etchings. For the Buffalo Sabres, NHL Canvas, Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel for the Sabres. Tampa Bay Lightning, die cut, Nikita Kucherov. Nikita Kucherov for the Tampa Bay Lightning, die cuts. Next up, for the Anaheim Ducks, we have a Cup winners, Ryan Getzlaf. Ryan Getzlaf, Cup winners. Nice. Those are pretty good odds there, Christopher. How many packs did you buy total? Is that you just bought 2 packs? For the Toronto Maple Leafs, clear-cut phenoms, Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews, clear-cut phenoms. Next up, for the Ottawa Senators, Brady Tkachuk, All-Star Standouts. Ottawa Senators. Next up, there he is. I'm not saying it again. That might be the one in, I don't know, 100 breaks that I say the name. The Rat. There he is for the Bruins. Work in the system, Christopher. I see. Sidney Crosby, gold etchings. Sidney Crosby. Next up, for the Tampa Bay Lightning, NHL canvas, Steven Stamkos. Steven Stamkos, NHL canvas for the Lightning. Next up, for the Philadelphia Flyers, Claude Giroux, die cut. Claude Giroux. Next up, for the Los Angeles Kings, Drew Doughty, Cup winners. Drew Doughty. Boom! There you go. I think that's Tim. Vancouver Canucks franchise trios, Brock Besser, Elias Pettersson, and Quinn Hughes. Nice hit, Tim. There you go. Franchise trios for the Vancouver Canucks. Boom. Love it. Probably my 3 favorite players for the Canucks right now, all on one same card. I like it. Nick Backstrom, Cup winners for the Washington Capitals. I'm sorry, Dean. I'm sorry. Next up, for the Montreal Canadiens, die cut of Shea Weber. Shea Weber. For the Edmonton Oilers, Leon Draisaitl, All-Star standouts. Next up, Buffalo Sabres, we have a clear-cut Phenoms of Rasmus Dahlin. Rasmus Dahlin for the Buffalo Sabres. Yeah, that's one of the best trios you can hit, for sure, is the Canucks one. In my opinion, at least. Next up, for the Toronto Maple Leafs, we got John Tavares. Gold etchings, John Tavares. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner for the Leafs. Next up, Connor McDavid, All-Star standouts. Connor McDavid. All right, that brings us to our final stack here. Good luck, everybody. Final home stretch. Next up, it's not Washington, sorry, Chicago Blackhawks, Jonathan Toews, Cup winners. Jonathan Toews. Boom, there he is. Another McDavid, the NHL canvas. NHL canvas parallel. Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Next up, for the New York Rangers, Artemi Panarin. Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Next canvas goes to the Chicago Blackhawks. Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane, NHL canvas. Next clear cut, Calgary Flames, Matthew Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk, clear cut phenoms for Calgary. Next up for the Colorado Avalanche, we got All-Star standouts, Nathan MacKinnon. Nathan MacKinnon, All-Star standouts. For Chicago, Jonathan Toews, die cut for the Blackhawks. Jonathan Toews. For the Los Angeles Kings, Cup winners, Anze Kopitar. Anze Kopitar for the LA Kings. For the Rangers, Artemi Panarin, gold etchings. Gold etchings for the Rangers. Matthew Tkachuk, Calgary Flames, All-Star standouts. Matthew Tkachuk. For the Vancouver Canucks, die cut, Brock Besser. Brock Besser, die cut. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, NHL canvas, Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner, NHL canvas for the Leafs. Colorado Avalanche, All-Star standouts, Nathan MacKinnon. Nathan MacKinnon. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs to go. Can we get lucky? Redemption. Another franchise trios, maybe. Vancouver, I love it. Elias Pettersson. Clear cut phenoms for Vancouver. Clear cut phenoms. The Vancouver Canucks. Elias Pettersson. We got NHL canvas for the Edmonton Oilers of Leon Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Next up, there's another McDavid. Die cut, Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Chicago Blackhawks, Patrick Kane. Cup winners, Patrick Kane. And our final card is going to the Vancouver Canucks. It is another clear-cut phenoms, and it is for Brock Besser, the Brock Star. Clear-cut phenoms for the Vancouver Canucks. And there you have it. There is our box. Unfortunately, no redemptions again. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get lucky and get an extra franchise trios. But our hits today, Pittsburgh Penguins franchise trios. Vancouver Canucks franchise trios, Calgary Flames franchise trios, Nashville Predators franchise trios, and then our clear-cut phenoms, we had Brock Besser, Elias Pettersson, Matthew Tkachuk, Canvas, Connor McDavid, Rasmus Dahlin, Connor McDavid, Austin Matthews, Brock Besser, Patrick Laine, Jack Eichel, Matthew Barzal, and then we also have the Tim Hortons die cut as well. And again, all cards will ship, so all base cards will be shipping from this break as well. So thank you all so much for joining and watching, and keep an eye out. If you would like a tag, let me know. I will be posting up another one of these for the team triple. And just so you know, all these cases are coming out of the same case, all right? So that hopefully increases the odds of us seeing some redemptions in that because they are coming out of the same case. So from what I understand, from what I've heard from other people, roughly a case, on 12 boxes, they saw about 3 redemptions. So I'm not sure if that's standard. So you're looking at about 1 per 4 boxes. We've opened 4. We haven't hit. So hopefully the next one should have a redemption in it, I would hope. If we're keeping odds the same. But I don't know if those other people got them out of the same case or if they were all loose. I don't know that. But so yeah, keep an eye out for that. That will drop a little bit later this evening. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. Mike here, Flying V Cards and Breaks.